KZOOMers. So good to be KZOOMing with you. We're here at Rachmel Sisters' house in Lakewood, California.
South LA, South Los Angeles.
Near LA. And we are guided to the path of love by the Song of Songs that kind of puts our priorities straight, reminds us that to put love at the center, and that that being on the path of love has some complications sometimes, and needs our exquisite attention because it's so easy to fall off that path. And so we have two parshiot of the Song of Songs and of Torah, Vayekel and Pekudei, and in the Torah we're at the end of the story of the Mishkan, of building the Mishkan, and so that's kind of what we're doing with our practice. We are building a Mishkan, a sanctuary, a place for Shekhinah to dwell within us, among us, between us. So we call on, O daughters of Zion, come out and gaze upon King Solomon with the crown his mother gave him on his wedding day, the day of his heart's rejoicing. And we are kind of invoking today as that wedding day, the day that we connect with the possibilities that presence opens the door to mystical consciousness. So, and then it goes on to say, we sort of like go into the eyes of love, or open up the eyes of love and see the beloved, see the world. How beautiful you are, my friend, how beautiful. Your eyes are doves behind the thickets of your hair like a flock of goats.
That's my line.
Trailing down Mount Gilead.
How beautiful you are, my friend. How beautiful. Your eyes are doves behind the thicket of your hair. Your hair, like a flock of goats trailing down Mount Gilead. Your teeth like a flock of ewes that come up white from washing. All of them alike, all shining and present.
So through the eyes of love, that's what we see beauty. So we want to bring ourselves really under the chuppah to feel that this day is our wedding day, the day when kind of all the dualities begin to dissolve. And what I notice in my own practice of presence is that I'm very busy categorizing the world into what I like and what I don't like, and when I do that, it takes a lot of my attention, and there's this way through presence of just opening up to what is, and walking through that door. John Robinson says the experience of presence is the doorway to mystical consciousness. You have stumbled into it countless times. Now we want to make the experience of presence intentional. What is presence? Presence refers to the immediate and tangible experience of God's consciousness in the world, in our consciousness and in our physical being. A personal, subjective, here and now, one-of-a-kind encounter with and immersion in the divine. It is the source and essence of mystical consciousness. So mystical consciousness he defines as an intentional state of intense, highly sensory awareness that dissolves the veil of thought to reveal the presence of the divine as reality itself. So we want to step under that chuppah and feel this possibility of union, meaning unity consciousness, that sense of the divine being so very accessible and present with us. And so the way that we call on presence is to become fully present, really. And so it has like this double meaning as we're exploring it. So can I step into this possibility of union through presence? And the other teaching that I want to bring is that pleasure demands presence. It invites you to inhabit your body more fully. So pleasure, so if we want to enter into the fullness of presence, it's often as the body as our guide, showing us what is, showing this response to this immediate moment. So here we are under the chuppah, and all of our beloveds present. B'yom chatunato, this is the day of our wedding day, the day when we connect with the all. And it is the day of simchat libo, the day of our hearts rejoicing, because this is what we've been wanting. This is what we've been yearning for, a sense of connection. So let's go there. And then as I was kind of entering into this pasuk, this sacred phrase, and feeling my own yearning, and then realizing, oh, that's today. Today. And so I added the word today, because I want to remember, and I tend to look for what's next always, and so and I have to bring myself back to oh yeah, it's today, it's this very moment. And when I'm not caught up in my preferences of what I like and what I don't like, I can just be with what is. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, HAYOM, HAYOM, HAYOM. chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, v'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, v'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, v'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, v'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, v'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, v'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo. V'yom chatunato, v'yom simchat libo, hayom, hayom, hayom. Today.
HAYOM.
Today. It's today.
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 March 12th, 2026.
Today was my mom's birthday.
Yeah.
So honor her. And let's take just a few breaths just to enter in even more deeply into this present moment I always feel like the doorway to presence is through my heart. And what it does when I center myself in the heart, it keeps me from going up into my head and trying to figure out the world. And it's one of my hobbies, trying to figure it all out.
Ever more challenging every day.
Right.
Ever more challenging.
So breathing into the heart, taking a journey into presence. And the next practice that I want to bring you is from the Psalms, and it says, "With wings like a dove, I will fly away and find shelter in your presence." So with wings like a dove. So the way that I felt like, it looks like we're going away somehow, but actually what I feel like I'm going away from is my habit of trying to figure it out. So the world is happening around me. The world is seems like it's in chaos and in I don't know, conflict, all of it, and it draws my attention. And it actually, I think I'm going into the present moment, but actually I'm going into my head. I'm going into my judgment. I'm going into my reactivity. And there are moments when I need to stop that and say, and fly away from all of that turmoil of the world, and
to your shelter.
Yeah, and to find shelter in your presence. And it's shelter from the tumult that pulls me in every direction, really, so that I can find this stillness. John Robertson says, presence is located most distinctly in the stillness, silence, and timelessness that pervade everything in the present moment. It is often associated with the realization that space itself is conscious and alive. Locating this presence involves the sharpening and heightening of awareness. And I want to say that the sharpening and heightened awareness doesn't necessarily happen in the noise of the world. And sometimes it is absolutely essential to take a kind of a journey away from that tumult of the world, to find shelter in the larger reality. And I think that's what the presence is that larger reality that holds our small reality. But if we don't kind of fly away from our kind of fixation on the small reality and, the difficulties of the world, then we can't find that stillness that will allow us then to move through into presence. That makes sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So these words I find really comforting and really wise. The reason that I translated, "I will find shelter in your presence," that word ve'ashkona, it means to find shelter, but it has the Shekhinah hidden in it. The word for presence is kind of hidden in that word. So I thought this is a really good. I struggled with this translation for a long time, and I finally found it. I felt so. I will fly away. So take a moment to just notice the ways that you become entangled in the difficulties of life, in your small world, in the world that comes to us through through the news, and let's make a kind of a commitment to a practice of enlarging our world through unsticking ourselves from the small world and going to the large place of presence. There it goes. With wings like a dove, and find shelter in your presence. With wings like a dove, I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. Ahufa veshkona, Ahufa veshkona, Ahufa veshkona. I would fly away with wings like a dove. I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. With wings like a dove, I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. Ahufa veshkona, Ahufa veshkona, Ahufa veshkona. I would fly away with wings like a dove. I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. With wings like a dove, I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. Ahufa veshkona, Ahufa veshkona, Ahufa veshkona. I would fly away with wings like a dove. I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. With wings like a dove, I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. Ahufa veshkona, Ahufa with wings like a dove. I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. With wings like a dove, I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. I will fly with wings like a dove, I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. With wings like a dove, I would fly away and find shelter in your presence. I will find I will find I will find I would fly away. Keep your eyes closed, breathe into the heart, find that shelter that is nourishing, that is embracing, that puts things into perspective, that allows you to rest your busy figuring it out mind. So resting into the Shekhinah's embrace, relaxing, opening, being nourished, feeling protected, feeling ultimately safe. And from here, we want to turn back to our worlds and see if that embrace of the Shekinah might give us a different kind of presence in order to face what is, and to face it with acceptance and a sense of possibility and hopefulness and renewed kind of imagination, a sacred imagination. So we can open our eyes and say, hey, we're in this together. Yeah. And sometimes we have to leave the fray and find that shelter, and then we can come back more renewed,
more
whole.
Yeah.
You need it.
I do.
Yeah. So what a gift that, that the dove can come and take us,
Fly us away.
fly us away. And, you know, dove being the symbol of peace, and a messenger, really, as birds are. Yeah. So, yeah. So, so we come to the practice of Shehechiyanu, which I think is a core practice of presence. This Shehechiyanu prayer, this prayer of seeing everything, every moment as new, as a new possibility, and
being grateful for arriving at every moment.
Right.
Saying thank you.
So, you know, John Robinson describes presence as it is the always new, fresh, and unfolding opening into the divine. It is the always new, fresh, and unfolding opening into the divine.
Ooh, I like that. That's good.
So, so that's where we want to kind of transform our sense of receiving each moment as a mystery. You know, and this idea of mystery is like my antidote to the place of judgment that I go to. So, you know, because of like, I think, oh, this is bad, and this is good.
Yeah.
And somehow putting that label on it kind of like impedes the perception of the wholeness of life, because I've already dismissed it as good or bad. And so instead of good or bad, I just want to say, oh, mystery.
It's all a mystery.
It's all a mystery.
Yeah.
And to know, then this is my faith, that grace, this presence of God, is unfolding through this world. So grace unfolding. And I want to open my eyes in this very moment to miracle and turn to say, it's you alone. You know, it's this world is the face of God that is coming to me. And then, oh mystery, grace unfolding, oh miracle. And here's, I think, the most important thing is to come home. Who brings us home? Is to be able to come home to ourselves, our fullness, our God self, because we go wandering off with the minds in such far and weird places. And so coming back,
quickly, yeah.
And, you know, this idea of tshuva, I think, is so central to Jewish practice, that it's kind of a given that my mind will wander, my whole being will wander, and I am, in my practice, I am establishing pathways of tshuva, ways that I can return without shame, without, you know, and to return. I always say I want to return to presence as quickly as I can before I do too much damage, because that's kind of it's a dangerous place. It's a dangerous world. So you know, so this practice, when I started chanting it, I thought, oh, I want to live here. I want to live in the Shehechiyanu consciousness, to be enlivened by this moment. So I need to do, even to be able to say, oh, mystery, I need to sort of clear some of my judgments of like what I think everything is and how I think I know what's going to happen. You know, I'm going to clear that and then open to the mystery. So so let's take this moment of hear us in the KZOOM, encountering each other in practice and feeling kind of like, when I say grace unfolding, I mean like there are possibilities that I have not considered. There's something is happening. There's movement, and I want to not resist that movement. So, Shehechiyanu, V'kimanu, V'Hayayanu, lazman haZeh, Shehechiyanu, V'kimanu, V'Hayayanu, lazman haZeh. Grace unfolding, oh miracle, it's you alone, oh mystery, grace unfolding, oh lazman haZeh, Shehechiyanu, grace unfolding, Shehechiyanu, lazman haZeh, lazman haZeh, Shehechiyanu, the grace unfolding, Shehechiyanu, lazman lazman haZeh.
Shehechiyanu, the
Grace unfolding. It's you alone.
the
Grace unfolding. Who brings us home? Shehechiyanu, the
Grace
unfolding, the
miracle. It's
lazman
you
haZeh.
Grace unfolding. The
Grace unfolding. It's you alone. Grace unfolding. Who brings us home? Shehechiyanu, the
Grace
unfolding,
It's you
lazman
alone. Grace unfolding.
Lazman Grace unfolding. It's you alone. Grace unfolding. Breathing into this moment, allowing this moment to unfold, surrendering to what is. So this is the always new, fresh, and unfolding opening into the divine. And being with the mystery, being with not knowing. And yet, in that not knowing, feeling supported, feeling eager to see what's coming next.
Mm-hmm.
Opening. So, so the last practice I want to share with you is a Shiviti practice, which is like it's a phrase that is from Psalm 16 that is so central to the mystical tradition, because it's giving us some instruction about placing that divine presence before us, calling it into each moment, calling in that Shechina, that divine presence. And the end of Parshat Pikudei, there's a kind of we're building the Mishkan, we're building the Mishkan, and at the end of Pikudei we turn it on, we activate the Mishkan. We pull, we sort of pull the lever to turn it into what it's supposed to be, which is a place for the divine presence to dwell. And so I think of this practice as activating our Mishkan by saying, I'm going to place that before me always. Even before all the other Mishigas in my life, I'm going to put that presence between me and it, and all of that.
Yeah.
And in a sense, to feel the divine presence as kind of transparent and filled with light, and having an influence on what I see in front of me. So I'm still seeing what's in front of me, but I'm seeing it through the eyes of God. I'm seeing it through that divine presence, and so it is transformed, and it is always transforming me.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll leave each other with this instruction.
Yeah.
And for the Yud Hey Vav Hey, I'm saying Shechina, this divine presence. So I place that presence before me, always. And it says Lenegdi. Sometimes it's it's kind of like opposite me, And so it is very kind of a word that has a lot of dynamism in it. And tamid, we're saying no exceptions,
Always.
Always. So it's like that ner tamid.
Yeah, ner tamid.
Yeah.
Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina. Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina. Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina Shechina, Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina, Lenegdi tamid. Shiviti Shechina.
Feel that commitment inside you. See if you can make a little vow to yourself of remembering, forgetting, and then remembering again that that presence is there with you, and that sometimes you need to be deliberate in your intention to find God in this moment, to lean into the mystery. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes, take a look around the KZOOM room. Invite you to go to the website, see what's happening, make a little donation in honor of what you have received.
Oh,
And
John.
also sign up for the retreat this summer at EHOP in Minnesota. I'd love to see some of you in.
Join us and Jen right there. Jennifer
yeah,
Kahn.
yeah.
She will be there.
She will be there, and others. So I'm going to stop the record.